Hey friends, Kevin here, and if you are shopping for a vacuum cleaner, you know companies make all kinds of different models. Sometimes it's a little confusing. So I happen to have two of these Kenmore vacuums. This is a DU4080. This is a DU3017. So I'm going to show you the basic differences, and I'm also going to show you using these on different surfaces in my home so you can decide for yourself which one might be the best choice for you. Now this DU4080 model they call a feather light. It is not a real lightweight machine, but it is lighter than their bigger full-size machine by several pounds. So that may make a difference to you. And I want to put these head to head here so you can see the difference in the cleaning width. You can see this machine is several inches wider. So if you have a large home with a lot of wide open areas, that may make a difference to you because you would make less passes across a room using a larger full-size machine. Something not as wide like this one may be great depending on how your home is laid out. If you have a lot of furniture to go around, I could take something like this and go between the legs of the chairs in my dining room, which I cannot do with a full-size machine. Another great thing about both of these models is these are two motor uprights, which means your suction motor is a separate motor from the one that drives your brush roller, which means you can turn that brush roller completely off if you are doing hard floor surfaces. Because when you're dealing with uprights, if you can't turn the brush roll off, what ends up happening a lot of times, especially with sand, is you just end up kicking that sand around, kicking it back behind the machine. So with being able to turn these brush rolls off, you can still have the full power of this suction motor and be able to pick that stuff up off of a hard surface. Removing your dust container, there's a button right here you press on for this one. Nice and simple. This one, there's a latch. You pull that little lever, lift this whole assembly out. These are a lift-away type vacuum, so you can press a lever and you can pull the top part off of the bottom. You can carry it around, use it as a canister. Of course, your handle and wand and hose pull out on either of these machines for above the floor cleaning. This has a nice hose. This one in particular has a really nice hose. And I will say that if you're trying to reach into high corners and different things, the hose on this one is longer. So as far as which one's better for you may be dependent on how your particular home is laid out. If you have a lot of wide open areas and large rooms to go through, then this DU3017 may be a better choice. I like anything that can be smaller and compact. So this DU4080, I really like the color of this thing. This, I think, is a very good all-around vacuum cleaner. Does well on hard floors, does well on carpeting, as does this one. I don't believe that anyone is going to be unhappy going with either one of these Kenmore upright models.